Always consult with your doctor or a certified fitness trainer before starting any new workout routine, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. Are you tired of that stubborn lower belly pooch that just won't go away no matter how many crunches you do? You're not alone. The lower belly is one of the most frustrating areas to target, but here's the truth: with the right moves, consistency, and technique, you can flatten your stomach faster than you think. In this video, I'll show you the 10 best targeted moves that attack lower belly fat, tighten your core, and sculpt a flat stomach from home with no equipment needed. Stick with me until the very end, because I'll not only show you how to do each move step by step, but I'll also give you the secret to making them actually work for real results. Ready? Let's get started. Before moving, if you are new to my channel, do not forget to like and subscribe my channel. The lower belly pooch, it's the one spot so many of us struggle with. You might notice that even if you lose weight in your face, arms, or legs, that tiny pocket of fat right below the belly button just doesn't seem to go away. For many people, it becomes a constant source of frustration. You put on your favorite jeans and there it is. You try on a fitted top and it shows. It almost feels like no matter what you do, the lower belly clings on as the last to leave. You're not broken. Your body isn't failing you. That stubborn little pooch is actually very common, and it has a lot to do with biology. The lower abdominal area tends to store fat more easily, especially in women, because of hormones, genetics, and lifestyle. Add sitting for long hours, stress, or not engaging the lower abs properly during workouts, and suddenly that pooch feels permanent. But here's the exciting news: it isn't. While there's no magic overnight solution, there are proven exercises that directly target and activate the lower abdominal muscles. And when you train them consistently, paired with smart lifestyle choices, you'll finally start to see real definition and tightness where you once only saw frustration. This video is designed to give you those exact exercises. I didn't just throw together random ab workouts. These are the 10 most effective targeted moves specifically for the lower belly pooch. They're simple, they don't require any equipment, and you can do them right at home, even in a small space. Each move is carefully chosen to hit the lower abs in a way that traditional crunches and sit-ups simply can't. Now here's what makes this workout special: it's not about rushing through reps or doing hundreds of sit-ups. It's about quality control and activation. When you focus on the right form, you'll feel the burn deep in your lower core. That's when you know you're truly working the stubborn area. I want you to picture this. Imagine waking up, putting on your favorite outfit, and noticing your stomach looks flatter, tighter, and stronger. Imagine bending, sitting, or even walking with more confidence because you feel good in your own skin. That's not some distant dream. That's the result of consistent effort with the right moves, and that's exactly what we're going to start today. So here's how this video works. I'll guide you through each of the 10 moves one by one. I'll explain why they work, how to do them correctly, common mistakes to avoid, and I'll motivate you through the burn. Each exercise is like a brick, and when you stack them together, you build the strong, flat foundation you've always wanted. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also share how to maximize your results, the secret sauce to turning these moves into a transformation, not just another workout. Alright, take a deep breath, roll out your mat, or find a comfortable floor space, and let's dive into move number 1. Exercise 1. Reverse crunches. If you've been doing regular crunches and wondering why your lower belly pooch still isn't budging, here's why. Standard crunches mostly work the upper abs, leaving the lower belly untouched. That's where reverse crunches come in. They specifically engage the lower part of your rectus abdominis, the exact area that makes up the belly pooch. Lie flat on your back with your hands gently placed beside your hips or under your lower back for support. Bend your knees at 90 degrees and lift your feet off the ground. From here, slowly curl your knees toward your chest by lifting your hips off the mat, but here's the key: focus on pulling with your lower abs, not just swinging your legs. Then lower your hips back down under control. That's 1 rep. Aim for 15 to 20 slow and controlled reps. Don't swing your legs or use momentum. Don't arch your lower back, keep your core tucked in tight. The movement should be small but powerful. As you lift, think about squeezing your lower belly like you're trying to zip up the tightest pair of jeans. Each rep brings you closer to a flatter, stronger core. You might feel the burn quickly, but remember that burn is progress. Every controlled lift is you taking charge of your body 1 rep at a time. The reverse crunch directly targets the lower abs, which are notoriously difficult to engage. By focusing on lifting the hips instead of pulling with your neck or upper body, you're finally attacking the area where fat tends to accumulate most. Stick with it and over time you'll notice that stubborn pooch starting to shrink away. Exercise 2. Leg raises. When it comes to flattening your lower belly, leg raises are one of the most effective and underrated exercises. This move directly challenges your lower abs, hip flexors, and core stability, forcing the muscles beneath your belly pooch to activate and tighten. Start by lying flat on your back with your legs straight and your arms by your sides or tucked under your lower back for support. Engage your core by pulling your belly button into your spine. Slowly lift your legs off the ground together, keeping them straight until they reach a 90-degree angle. Hold for a second at the top, then lower them down slowly, but here's the key: never let your heels touch the ground. Keep them hovering just an inch or two above the floor to maintain constant tension. Repeat for 12 to 15 reps. Don't rush the movement or let your back arch. If your lower back lifts off the floor, you're losing form and putting strain on your spine instead of your abs. Focus on slow, controlled lifts and drops. With every controlled lift, imagine your lower belly shrinking and tightening. This isn't just about looks, it's about building strength in your core, the powerhouse of your body. As it burns, remind yourself that pain is weakness leaving your body. Every rep is a step closer to feeling stronger, lighter, and more confident in your skin. Unlike crunches, leg raises specifically fire up the lower abdominal fibers that are hard to hit with traditional core work. By keeping constant tension, you're training your abs to stay engaged longer, burning fat and toning the area most people struggle with. Exercise 3. Flutter kicks. If you want to feel your lower abs light up within seconds, flutter kicks are your go-to. This small but intense movement mimics the motion of kicking water, and it creates a non-stop burn in the lower belly area. Lie flat on your back with your hands tucked slightly under your hips for support. Lift both legs about 4 to 6 inches off the ground, keeping them straight. Begin alternating kicks, raising one leg slightly higher while lowering the other. The movement should be quick and controlled, like fluttering. Continue for 20 to 30 seconds, rest, then repeat for 3 rounds. Don't let your legs rise too high or drop to the floor. Keep them in the low range where your abs are most engaged. And don't hold your breath. Steady breathing is crucial to power through. Feel the fire in your core? That's your lower abs waking up and doing the work they're meant to do. Push through the burn. Each flutter is like chiseling away at the belly pooch that's been holding you back. Remember, the discomfort is temporary, but the results are long-lasting. Flutter kicks keep your lower abs under continuous tension without rest, forcing them to build endurance and strength. Combined with fat burning from the movement, this is one of the fastest ways to tone and tighten the lower stomach. Exercise 4. Mountain climbers. If there's one move that combines fat-burning cardio with targeted ab training, it's the mountain climber. This exercise doesn't just torch calories, it directly engages your lower belly every time you drive your knees in. Imagine sprinting horizontally while working your abs at the same time. That's why this move is so powerful for blasting away the lower pooch. Start in a strong plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your body forming a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core by pulling your belly button toward your spine. Now quickly bring your right knee toward your chest, then switch legs as if you're running in place. Keep alternating your knees in a controlled but fast rhythm for 30 to 45 seconds. Rest for 15 seconds and repeat for 3 to 4 rounds. Don't let your hips bounce too high or sag toward the floor. Both will shift the work away from your abs and put strain on your lower back. Also, don't let your shoulders drift behind your wrists. Stay stacked to keep tension in your core. Mountain climbers can feel brutal, but that burn you feel is your body changing in real time. Picture yourself sprinting past excuses, every knee drive bringing you closer to a flatter stomach. The sweat? That's your body thanking you for showing up today. Push through, because the only way to reveal your abs is to keep climbing, even when it feels tough. This move is both strength training and cardio. It fires up your lower abs with every knee drive while spiking your heart rate for maximum calorie burn. That double effect makes mountain climbers one of the fastest ways to flatten the lower belly and melt stubborn fat. Exercise 5. Scissor kicks. The lower abs thrive on time under tension, and scissor kicks give them exactly that. This move forces your core to stabilize while your legs slice through the air, creating an intense burn that chisels away at the pooch. Lie flat on your back with your arms at your sides or under your lower back. Lift both legs about 6 to 8 inches off the floor. Now cross one leg over the other in a scissor-like motion, then switch sides. Keep your core engaged, your lower back pressed into the mat, and continue alternating for 20 to 30 seconds. Rest for 10 to 15 seconds and repeat for 3 rounds. Don't let your back arch or your legs drop fully to the ground. The movement should be small, controlled, and continuous. Also avoid holding your breath. Steady inhales and exhales will help you last longer. Feel that fire in your abs? That's your body working exactly where you need it most. Don't quit. Each scissor is cutting away at the belly pooch. When you think you can't go any further, push through 5 more seconds. That's where change happens. The scissor motion forces your lower abs to stay switched on constantly while also engaging your obliques. This combo not only flattens the belly but also defines the waistline, giving you that sculpted, toned look. Exercise 6. Bicycle crunches. Few moves match the effectiveness of bicycle crunches when it comes to core training. This exercise targets the entire abdominal wall, upper abs, lower abs, and obliques while keeping the burn on your lower belly throughout. Lie on your back with your hands behind your head and your legs lifted in tabletop position. Lift your shoulders slightly off the ground, then extend your right leg straight while twisting your torso so your right elbow moves toward your left knee. Switch sides, pedaling your legs in a controlled bicycle motion. Continue alternating for 15 to 20 reps per side. Don't yank on your neck with your hands. The twist should come from your core, not your shoulders. Keep the movement slow and deliberate. Rushing reduces the burn. Imagine you're pedaling your way toward a leaner, flatter stomach. Every twist is sculpting your waistline. Every extension is crushing that belly pooch. Yes, it burns, but that's your body thanking you for the effort. Stay with it. Bicycle crunches are one of the few moves proven in studies to activate more abdominal muscle fibers than traditional crunches. By extending the legs, you keep the lower abs under constant tension, making this move a must for banishing the pooch. Exercise 7. Plank with hip dips. The plank is a classic core move, but when you add hip dips it becomes a lower belly shredder. This variation not only strengthens your entire core but also chisels the deep muscles that tighten and flatten your stomach. Start in a forearm plank with your elbows under your shoulders and your body in a straight line. Engage your core and slowly twist your hips to the right, lowering them close to the ground, then twist to the left. That's 1 rep. Perform 12 to 15 reps, keeping your movements slow and controlled. Don't let your hips sag or your shoulders collapse. Keep your body strong and stable, moving only from the waist down. With every dip, visualize your waistline shrinking and your core getting stronger. This is where discipline pays off. The shaking? That's your abs waking up and working harder than ever. Embrace it, you're closer to your goal than you think. The twisting motion activates your lower abs and obliques simultaneously, building strength and definition. Plus, holding a plank torches calories by engaging multiple muscle groups at once. Exercise 8. VUPS. When it comes to moves that challenge both your upper and lower abs in one explosive motion, VUPS take the crown. Think of them as a total core power move. The reason they're so effective for burning off that stubborn lower belly pooch is because they force your abs to contract from both ends at the same time, your legs lifting from the bottom and your torso lifting from the top. Start by lying flat on your back with your arms extended overhead and your legs straight out in front of you. Engage your core and in one controlled motion lift your legs up toward the ceiling while simultaneously raising your upper body, reaching your hands toward your toes. Try to form a V shape at the top. Lower back down slowly without letting your arms or legs rest fully on the ground. Perform 12 to 15 reps for 3 rounds. Many people swing their arms or use momentum to get up. Don't. The movement should come from your core, not from jerking yourself up. Also, don't let your lower back arch as you lower down. Control is key here. VUPS are tough and they'll test your willpower, but that's what makes them a true game changer. Every time you lift into that V, imagine you're carving your abs like a sculptor chiseling stone. It's not supposed to feel easy. Transformation never does. Push through that burn because each rep is shrinking that pooch and building strength you'll feel in every part of your life. VUPS hit your rectus abdominis from both directions, putting maximum tension on your lower belly. It's one of the few exercises that engage nearly every muscle in your core simultaneously, giving you results faster than isolated moves. Exercise 9. Dead bug. Don't be fooled by the funny name. The dead bug is one of the most effective exercises for stabilizing your core and flattening your belly from the inside out. Unlike crunches or kicks, this move targets your transverse abdominis, the deep muscle that acts like a natural corset, pulling your stomach in tight and giving you that flat look. Lie flat on your back with your arms extended straight toward the ceiling and your legs lifted in tabletop position. Take a deep breath, engage your core, and press your lower back into the floor. Slowly extend your right arm overhead while straightening your left leg toward the ground, keeping it just above the floor. Return to the starting position and repeat with the opposite arm and leg. Perform 10 to 12 reps per side. Don't rush the movement, slow and steady wins here. If your lower back lifts off the floor, you're losing the benefit, so focus on keeping your spine glued to the mat. At first, this move may feel simple, but don't underestimate its power. Think of each rep as teaching your abs how to stay tight and controlled. This is the foundation of a flat stomach. Without this deep core strength, all the crunches in the world won't solve the pooch. Stick with it and trust that small controlled movements lead to big results. By working the deep stabilizing muscles, the dead bug. Exercise 10. Toe touches. We're finishing strong with a classic of burner toe touches. This move is simple but powerful because it zeroes in on the rectus abdominis from top to bottom, giving your lower belly that final push. Done correctly, it creates a deep contraction in the core that feels like fire. Lie on your back with your legs extended straight up toward the ceiling. Extend your arms upward as well. Using your abs, lift your torso and reach your hands toward your toes. Slowly lower back down, keeping your shoulders just slightly off the mat between reps to maintain tension. Aim for 15 to 20 reps for 3 rounds. Don't just swing your arms or strain your neck. The movement should come from your abs lifting your torso, not from momentum. Also avoid locking your knees too tightly, a slight bend is fine. Each reach upward is a step closer to the flat, toned stomach you've been chasing. You've made it through 9 challenging moves, and this is your victory lap. Don't quit now, prove to yourself that you can finish strong. The burn is just your body breaking down old limits and building a stronger core. Toe touches create a strong contraction in both the upper and lower abs. By keeping your legs lifted, you force your lower belly to stay engaged the entire time. It's the perfect finisher to torch the pooch and leave your abs completely worked. And there you have it, the 10 best targeted moves to finally beat the lower belly pooch and build a stronger, flatter stomach. Take a moment right now to appreciate yourself, because the fact that you made it this far means you're already way ahead of most people who just watch videos but never take action. You didn't just watch, you moved, you sweated, and you showed up for yourself. That's huge. Now here's the truth. Losing that stubborn lower belly fat doesn't happen overnight. It's not about doing one workout and expecting miracles. It's about showing up consistently day after day, even on the days when you don't feel like it. And the beauty is, you don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or hours of cardio to see results. What you need is what you just did today: focused moves that target your core combined with commitment. I know what you might be thinking, but will this really work for me? The answer is yes. These moves are designed to activate your deep core muscles, the ones that actually tighten and pull your stomach in from the inside. When paired with a balanced lifestyle, drinking water, getting enough sleep, walking more, and eating in moderation, these workouts transform not only your body but also your energy, your confidence, and the way you carry yourself every single day. Here's the challenge I want to leave you with: commit to this routine for just 14 days straight. That's 2 weeks. It's a short enough time that anyone can do it, but long enough to see a difference in how your clothes fit, how your core feels, and how much stronger you've become. Film yourself on day 1, then again on day 14, and see the transformation. You'll be surprised at how much progress you can make in just 2 weeks of showing up. And if you're ever struggling, remember, this progress is not about perfection. You don't need to do every rep perfectly. You don't need to look like anyone else on the internet. You just need to push yourself a little more each day. That's how change happens. If this video helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a sibling, or someone you care about who's also struggling with that lower belly pooch. Imagine how powerful it would be if the two of you did this challenge together, holding each other accountable, celebrating your wins, and pushing through the tough days side by side. Before you click away, make sure to hit like. It tells YouTube that this workout deserves to reach more people who need it. And if you haven't already, tap subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss my upcoming workouts, fat burning challenges, and fitness tips designed to keep you motivated. Every week I'll be here with you, cheering you on and helping you get one step closer to your goals. Finally, I want to remind you, your body is capable. Your mind is stronger than you think. And your journey is just beginning. The lower belly pooch doesn't define you, but your commitment, your effort, and your consistency will shape the best version of yourself. Stay strong, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next workout. Until then, keep moving, keep believing, and never stop showing up for yourself. You got this.